river bank fishing adventure. Still haven't got my little boat back. I don't know when I'm gonna get it back. It's been in the shop for a few months now, since May. Fishing some super low water conditions right here. I don't know if you guys can see behind me these rocks right here. Normally this has water on it. It's kind of towards the end of August. It's been real hot the last couple of weeks. Haven't had hardly any rain or no rain at all. We had a little cool front come through the other night. Kind of dropped the temperatures down a little bit into the low 90s, so it was really nice out here this morning. I bet the water's probably gonna be warm. The water is crystal clear right now. We're traveling kind of light. We got a couple rods and just a couple baits in the bag. We're just gonna kind of do some bank fishing. Today I already see some fish moving around everywhere right here. We'll go ahead and get to casting. Hopefully we can get some good fish, and hope you guys enjoy today's video. I don't know if y'all can see these bait fish right here, but it's a big ball of shad right there. They're just kind of swimming everywhere. Right here there's tons of fish just moving around right here. We haven't even made the first cast yet. I just made my intro, but there's so much activity here. I don't know what these other fish are over here. They kind of look like gar, but I'm gonna make some casts with the spinnerbait. Probably first thing, since all these little shad are sitting right here, and hopefully we can get us some good fish. Now there's tons of bait right here, like big balls of shad, but I don't know if those are bass out there, if those are gar. We're gonna try to see if we can see what those are. They may just be big shad. Water's super, super low. I have no idea what the water temp would be right now. Oh, we just had a fish swirl at it. So much bait in here. Hello. Yes, ma'am. There's one. There we go. Little guy. First fish of the morning right here. Changed the color on that wacky rig, and that wacky rig worm. That was pretty fast. Just a little small guy, kind of chunky though. Look at that dark color on him from standing underneath that grass right there. It's just a little shallow area coming through here. It's real shallow, probably a foot, if that, through here. And it's like a little channel area, so I feel like maybe there's some fish congested in this little area. Like I was saying earlier, we went up there and started on that top of that weir right there. There was just so many carp, and there was some shad and a few little bass in there, but I kept spooking them. I think they were seeing me from being up so high up there. And we just actually missed one on the I was on the phone, and he came off here at the bank, and then I just pitched back right over there against that grass. I think I got it. I wish I had some wacky rings, so that fish, he already tore my little worm up already that fast. But we're just using a little, I think this is a Yum Dinger, or either the Bass Pro Shops brand of Senkos, and just a little Nico rig hook with the little Nico rig hook with a little weed guard on it. It's just a little small area through here, and these fish will tuck underneath that grass right there and kind of ambush prey. There's a lot of little bluegill too I've been seeing. We just caught that one right there, and then we had that first one that came off right there. I'm just going to try to make a little cast over there against that grass and work it back. That's the first 2 bites we've had from any bass in this area up here towards the front. We had one nick the spinner bait, but other than that we threw the wacky rig up there too and a little crawl and didn't get no bites. So I'll throw the wacky rig some more right here in this little area. See if we get us some fish. We're throwing it just on some 10-pound line, straight fluorocarbon. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll run into a big one. I've been seeing lots of gar and stuff swimming through here, so I'm sure we may end up hooking into one of those. There we go. Yeah, a little bit bigger than that first one. Just kind of doing the same thing as I was on that first one, just threw it right there on the edges of that. I don't know if you guys can see that stick right there on the edge of that grass. Just threw it right there, just kind of slowly swimming it back. He picked it up. The hooks are really good. You guys can see down there in the back of his mouth, the little crawfish antennas. Probably may have to throw another little crawl or something, but real pretty fish, just like that other one, kind of dark up top, being under that grass. It's our second fish of the morning. There he goes. I don't remember the exact color of this wacky rig, but it's kind of like a brownish and kind of with the greenish mixture. I don't know if you guys can see that, the little red flakes in there. I swapped it up from that June bug, and almost instantly, as soon as we swapped it up, we got bit. I've been seeing tons of fish just moving through this little area right here, and sometimes when I'm casting, I'm spooking them, but I think some of them are still carp. But just that last fish came right there, just right by that little stick. Just kind of let it sink down and was slowly swimming it back. I was actually kind of looking over here at these little bluegill in this little ditch right here that runs into the river, and that guy hit it. I thought he was bigger than that the way he was running with it. These river fish are so strong. I don't know if you guys can see those two little bass right there and a bluegill just hanging out together. Like I was saying, this little creek right here normally have a little bit of water. It looks like it has a little bit of flow to it, but right up in here I've been seeing tons of little shiners and stuff. Let me see if I can zoom in on them. Those little guys right there. One swimming around right there and another one swimming around over there. Those little bass. Wait for those to come out just a little bit further, and they'll come out there and ambush. And I've watched, they're just sitting right there chilling, waiting on some food to come out. But we're just fishing around this little area right here a little bit, and then we're probably gonna make us a little move, head back across the river and go fish over there in that little log jam over there, and hopefully there'll be some fish sitting in there. Probably gonna fish this area probably about another 30 minutes, and then we're probably gonna make our way down there. That little log jam over there, it's normally pretty good too. It's real shallow there and lots of cover for these fish to get into. We're just gonna kind of keep throwing this little wacky rig though along the side of this grass, because it's been seeming to get us bit. Ain't no telling how many fish are under there. That grass kind of goes back about 10 feet back, and the water's not too deep under, but these fish got like a foot of water under there. They'll get under there, and there's probably tons of bait crawls, and bluegill and them shad will probably get in there too. I've heard a few fish moving in the grass already. So hopefully we can get us a nice fish. Water looks really, really good. I was expecting it to be dirtier looking from not having no rain, but I think this wind's kind of helping push a lot of that stuff away. Water's so shallow, guys, right here, we could probably walk across and it would be knee deep. We may sink down a little bit just from the mud on the bottom, but it's not deep at all. One of my favorite areas right here to come fishing. Back when I was in junior high and early in high school, I used to come here a lot and would fish before I got a boat or anything. And there's one. Yeah, as soon as it hit the water, it's a better one. Come on, buddy. Oh no, he's about the same size as that first one. This fish just fights so hard. God, he absolutely annihilated as soon as that bait hit the water. Interrupted me mid-sentence. Nothing special about these fish, y'all. It's just fun to be able to come out here, especially when I haven't been fishing in about a month. Just come out here and catch some of these little green fish. Real pretty fish. I love this spot of the river. I love these little green fish right here. See if we get a nice little gentle release. Sorry if there's some wind noise. The wind just kind of picked up real loud, but here he goes. It's crazy how changing the color of a bait, how big of a difference that can make. Absolutely destroyed it. Probably be able to catch like one more fish on this one and probably have to get us a new worm. These fish will just be moving back and forth through here chasing that bait. Them shad and stuff, they'll just come back out of here and come back in here. And this little creek right here, it doesn't really have any water running out this time, but there's a ton of little minnows swimming around right there. So them bass have plenty of food choices right here. Like they could get all kinds of different bait for throughout the day, just depending on their mood. I'm sure them shad up there, I'm sure there's some big bass up there just under them balls of shad up there. I just could not get anything to bite. I threw the wacky rig and the spinner bait and everything in there and just couldn't get them to bite. But they just keep using this little thing as a highway right here just to go back and forth. And then there's, like I was saying earlier, there's tons of bait under that grass mat right there that they could go and get. There we go. Oh, there's a big one. Oh my God, he came off. No. Oh my gosh, no. Oh God, that hurts. Gosh, I was just about to leave and then I saw something move down there and I made a cast over there. Gosh, I let go of the reel for 1 second. I was trying to tighten my drag up. Oh gosh. He wasn't humongous, but that was probably about a 2-pounder. What'd I do now? That's probably about a 2-pounder. Probably would have been, for sure, been the biggest one of the day. Oh yeah, we had a little loop in our line. We just missed that freaking big one right here. So there he is. We got another one. Oh, here's a better one. I don't know if this is the same fish or not. Just got tied back on, y'all. I don't know if this is the same fish or not. I don't think it is. He's a little bit smaller. Gosh, but he's coming like a freight train. God. What a day. It's been a good morning so far. It's a fat guy. I don't think this is the same fish that we just had hooked on a minute ago that we lost. That other one felt bigger. But still, it's probably the second biggest of the morning right there. Just still fishing this little, whatever you want to call it, little channel where the can't even talk, sorry, where the river narrows, and these fish are just following the bait back and forth through here. There he goes. I've been still seeing all these little bass and bluegill swimming through here. And that's what I'm really trying to imitate, like a little bluegill, just because I've seen so many of them swimming through here. And there was so many shad up there this morning, I kind of left it just because we weren't getting any bites, and I just felt like there was so much bait up there that I wasn't going to be able to get my bait bit. But then we came up to this little narrow area and caught one over there, and then just been catching them so far. And then just from basically right here where my hand is to right there where we caught that first, and that's the only spot we've been able to catch fish at. And we just missed that one, got retied on, and then got back in there and we caught that one. Looked like there was another one behind it, like I spooked when I casted. But we gave it a good little break for about 10 minutes, and then we came back down here and fished, and haven't had a bite since that break. And then we getting ready to go because I was going to go ahead and go over there across the river like I've been saying I was all morning, and that big one got it, and then he came off. But then we were able to get that one right behind him. So these fish are just hiding right under that grass. Every fish that I've caught today has been real dark, so that's when I know they've been hiding under that grass, and they just, anytime something comes through, they're just ambushing it, whether it be a little bluegill, shad, or that one that had the crawfish in its mouth like that I caught this morning. There we go. There's another one. Oh, it's a little bit bigger. There we go. It's a nice one. Oh yeah, it's about a pounder right there, y'all. I think I spooked him and I kind of swam it over him and he picked it up. It's a really nice fish right there. It's not what I was planning on coming here to do. I thought we were going to actually catch them pretty good this morning, but we kind of got a late start. We got here about 9 o'clock, and I just brought the wacky rig just in case things got tough. And so far it's the only thing we've been able to get bit on. There's our biggest fish of the morning right there. Get a quick release on them. I was starting to make my way back to where we left our rods and bag at, and I just seen kind of something move over there, and I threw over there and kind of swam it over him after I spooked him. And we've, like, normally what I've been doing here is I'll make just kind of fan casts. I'll make some casts there, make some casts there. Look at that fish moving right there. And just kind of cast along this grass all the way until I get about over here. And then I just kind of start doing the same thing but in reverse again. And then once I get here, I just kind of make a longer cast as far as I can out that way. And that guy picked it up right there. So I think we'll be able to get one more fish out of this worm. Hey everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed today's little video. We're getting ready to call it a morning. Didn't catch a whole bunch of fish, but we were able to catch some pretty decent fish, especially for not being able to fish in a long time. Actually, we haven't been fishing about a month, maybe a little bit longer than that. So it felt good to get out here on the river, my favorite place to fish out here, and be able to get out here and catch some fish. We caught all our fish in this little small area right here. This morning actually kind of started out pretty tough when we were up there fishing on that concrete up there. I don't know if you guys can see it back there in the camera or not, but we're going to make another little trip through there real fast on the way back to the truck and see if we can catch some more fish right there, or catch a fish there. So if you guys see another fish, that'll be where it's from. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video like I said, and then please make sure if you haven't already to like and subscribe to my channel. And once again, thank you for watching. Oh God, there he is. Oh, what a cool bite. I hope that got on camera. Oh, that was nice. That guy came out from behind that rock and smashed it. Hope you guys could see that. I hope my camera wasn't messed up. Gosh, what a cool bite. Heading back to the ramp. To the ramp. So he's fishing out of the boat. headed back to the truck, and I was just seeing a few bass swimming around these rocks over here, and just kind of throwing that whacker rig and was just kind of swimming it back. I spooked one of them. That's such a cool bite. That guy just came out of nowhere and absolutely destroyed it.